And now, Cricket Wireless and World of Tanks present Summerslam.
Hello and welcome to a sold-out arena here for night 2 of the biggest party of the summer, Summerslam. This crowd going absolutely wild for the second part of this Summerslam event. So in tonight's main event, we have main event Jey Uso, the winner of the gauntlet match at Survivor Series, about to face off against his cousin, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Can Jey Uso take that title away from the Tribal Chief, or will the Tribal Chief continue his historic title reign? But also, we are only moments away from the final rendition of Rhea Ripley versus Ronda Rousey, as Rhea Ripley will look to successfully retain that championship once again. But if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop a like down below. Let's get started with the show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's World Championship!
So, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the show, we have the Women's World Championship on the line. The last time that we will be seeing Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley going head-to-head for that championship. And whoever comes out on top here, the other person will not be able to challenge for the title again, so long as the other person is holding that championship. So let's say that Rhea Ripley is successful in retaining the championship here tonight, then Ronda Rousey cannot come back for that title so long as Rhea Ripley is holding it. So big stakes are on the line here tonight. Ronda Rousey looks ready to go. And here is the Women's World Champion. It is Rhea Ripley. It's going to be one heck of a challenge though for her, as she is coming up against the baddest woman on the planet. These two have been pretty much going back and forth ever since the Money in the Bank Premium Live event, where Ronda Rousey had a bit of an emphatic victory over the Eradicator and successfully actually took the title from her. But then Rhea Ripley went on a bit of a rampage, and she decided she wanted to get that title back. She challenged Ronda Rousey to a last man standing match at Extreme Rules, and she successfully won that title back. She's defended it against the likes of Charlotte Flair ever since, and she's held that championship ever since winning it back. So she will not want to lose it again to Ronda Rousey here tonight, because then she'll essentially go to the back of the line, and she'll have to wait for Ronda Rousey to lose the title before she can head back for it. So big stakes are on the line here tonight, as Rhea Ripley makes her way into the ring to kick off night 2 of SummerSlam with the Women's World Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
So Rhea Ripley about to defend the title, perhaps for the last time. Well, at least it will be the last time against Ronda Rousey in this Universe Mode series. We haven't actually seen any championships change hand, I believe, so far in this Summerslam event. So could this be the first one to change hands? So here we go, Ronda Rousey facing off against Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. Let's get this one underway. So night 2 begins. Rhea Ripley with a good start here. Oh my goodness, already stomping away on Ronda Rousey. Rhea Ripley has come unglued in recent months after she lost that championship. She kind of flipped a switch or something. And Ronda Rousey now bring the fight back to Rhea Ripley. Some big kicks to the midsection, followed by a couple of elbows to the lower spine. Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley already had 2 title matches, 1 apiece. This is the final time that these two will be facing, at least for that championship. Could potentially see them face off again in the future if both of them don't hold the title, I guess. Now Ronda Rousey looking to continue the onslaught here, just driving the knee into the throat of Rhea Ripley. So Ronda Rousey at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event pretty much dominated the match, almost embarrassed Rhea Ripley, which seemed to be the thing that made Rhea Ripley kind of hit that switch. And then at the Extreme Rules Premium Live event, Rhea Ripley challenged Ronda Rousey to that last man standing match, and Rhea Ripley pretty much dominated that one. So I'm expecting things to be fairly even here tonight, which so far it has been. And into the cover goes Rhea Ripley, testing things out early on. And a kick out found after the 2 count by Ronda Rousey. And Rhea Ripley now, oh my goodness, the power of Rhea Ripley, just throwing Ronda Rousey around. Now heading to the top rope goes Rhea, into the frog splash, but she doesn't connect with it. Ronda Rousey managing to get out of the way there. Now Rhea back to her feet again, and she may have been looking for a German suplex, but Ronda Rousey finds the reversal. Now into the corner goes Rhea Ripley. Big forearm strike across the jaw. And now Ronda Rousey into the cover. The referee a little bit slow into the count though. Just a 1 count. Rhea Ripley being brought back to her feet. Ronda Rousey now. She could be looking for the finishing maneuver. The Piper's Pit connecting. She crawls into the cover. Rhea Ripley close to the ropes here, but the referee didn't seem to notice it. Is Rhea Ripley able to kick out anyway? Ronda now bringing Rhea Ripley in towards the middle of the ring. Rhea Ripley finding a reversal. Now Ronda sent off the ropes. Rhea Ripley looking to wear out Ronda Rousey here and just tossing her up into the air. Now stomping away at Ronda Rousey again. My word. And Rhea heading up to the top rope once more. Looking for the frog splash perhaps? No. She wants Ronda Rousey to get back to her feet. And into a double axe handle takes Ronda down. Rhea Ripley slowly building momentum, but now Ronda Rousey finds a reversal. She could have been going for that armbar there, but Rhea found the reversal. Now Ronda Rousey up high and driven down face first. Into the mat, into the cover goes the Women's World Champion to retain the championship. But no, big kick out found by Ronda Rousey. So Rhea Ripley now, oh no. Rhea Ripley looking for that prism trap. Each time she's locked this in, she's managed to get a victory. Is she going to make Ronda Rousey tap out? No, she breaks the hold. Perhaps she felt that things were, oh my goodness, she's going for it again. She may have felt like the first one wasn't enough. Maybe she didn't have it locked in tight enough. She She's going for it again. Will Ronda Rousey tap out? No. Rhea Ripley sending a message here. Just stating that she's wiping the floor with Ronda Rousey. She's taking her time. Heading up to the top rope. Is she going to be able to reach here? Into an elbow drop all the way across the ring, but Ronda Rousey finds the reversal. Manages to slide on out of the way, and now she's targeting that arm. Trying to set up the arm bar for later on. Oh, and now Ronda Rousey going for her own submission hold here into the triangle choke. Is Rhea Ripley going to be able to get out of this? Just powering up Ronda Rousey and slamming her down to break the hold. My goodness. Well, these two superstars giving it everything they've got right now as they trade blows in the middle of the ring, dropping bombs on each other. Who's going to be the one left standing? Big right hands. Oh, and Enziguri takes the Women's World Champion down to the mat. Oh, and now Ronda Rousey rolling through. Could be going for it again. The Piper's Pit connecting for a second time. Rhea Ripley's in big trouble. Into the cover goes Ronda Rousey for a new champion, but no. Rhea powers out. My word. Well now, oh God. Ronda Rousey looking for that armbar. She's going to look to try and extend that elbow. Extend that arm out, but Rhea Ripley, is she able to get out of it? She is. A few right hands just breaking the hold there. Somehow she was able to maneuver herself into a position to slide out of that hold. Now Ronda Rousey sending Rhea into the corner. Seemed like the referee got a little bit in the way there as well, to be honest, but luckily for Ronda, it didn't make much of a difference, as now off the top rope, Ronda Rousey into the big splash. Something we don't see very often from her. Oh, Ronda may have been going for that armbar again, but Rhea Ripley seems to have it well scouted here tonight. She's able to find that reversal, big strikes to the midsection. Big right hand. Now Ronda Rousey up once again. Driven down face first. Into the canvas once more, and Rhea Ripley in the center of the ring here to retain the championship. She's done it. Ronda Rousey has been put down once and for all by Rhea Ripley.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Well, you have to feel sorry for the women's division because the Eradicator and Mami is staying on top. And so as we move on with the show, we have none other than Bray Wyatt making his way out of the door, potentially leaving the darkness behind once and for all, about to go head to head, face to face with his own brother, Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas. Whichever version of him is going to show up tonight, you've got to think that it must be Uncle Howdy that is going to turn up here. But Alexa Bliss on night 1 was successful in defeating Auntie Howdy and officially making herself free from the Wyatt family. So she'll be free to move on with her career and do whatever she wishes, whatever she pleases, without having to look over her shoulder and worry about what could be potentially coming for her. So Bray Wyatt will be looking to follow in her footsteps here tonight. Can Bray Wyatt leave the darkness behind once and for all, as he's been stating has been his plan this entire time since the WWE draft? He's made it clear that he wants to move on and start a new chapter in his life, a new chapter in his career. He's suffered many losses in his personal life, and he just wants to turn things around, turn a new corner and start things anew. But the darkness, and specifically Uncle Howdy, doesn't seem to want to allow him to do just that. Uncle Howdy has bigger plans. They're going to have to wait and see whether those plans can come to a head for Uncle Howdy, or is Bray Wyatt going to set himself free? As he blows out the lantern, and we await the arrival of Uncle Howdy or Bo Dallas. And it seems as though it is none other than Uncle Howdy. And there he is. Uncle Howdy making his way out here to come face to face with Bray Wyatt. It's almost a battle for power, this one. Bit of a family feud here, as the fans make it very clear that they're well and truly behind Bray Wyatt in this one. But Uncle Howdy slowly makes his way to the ring as the darkness fills the stadium here. Just a very eerie feel anytime that Uncle Howdy makes his presence known. Now, Uncle Howdy doesn't have to worry about being unmasked here tonight, because he unmasked himself in recent months. So he's fighting to try and get Bray Wyatt to join back with the Wyatt family. Whereas Bray Wyatt, as stated before, wants to try and release himself, set himself free. So Uncle Howdy, with a menacing grin across his face. What could he potentially have planned here tonight? I hope for Bray Wyatt's sake that it's nothing too sinister. So this capacity crowd well and truly behind Bray Wyatt. As he goes face to face with Uncle Howdy. A familiar face that is, and Uncle Howdy straight out of the gate like a bullet being released from a gun, and he's just choking Bray Wyatt out here. Oh my goodness, the aggression from Uncle Howdy, something we haven't really seen in this universe mode, to be honest. This kind of offense. What on earth is Uncle Howdy doing here? Oh my word, a headbutt to the spine, and Uncle Howdy just is not stopping here. The onslaught is continuous right now. Bray Wyatt now sent into the corner, face first into that turnbuckle, big right hand. Bray Wyatt though, able to find an elbow of his own, and then comes flying out of the corner, taking Uncle Howdy off his feet. And we did see the arrival of Abby the Witch last night on night 1 of Summerslam, which you have to feel may have been to do with one of these two. Abby the Witch, obviously one of the characters from the Firefly Funhouse. Uncle Howdy now sending Bray Wyatt to the outside. Countouts are a factor here, so these two will need to keep that in mind. And now Bray Wyatt with Uncle Howdy. Oh my goodness, just snapping the neck of Uncle Howdy. And now slamming him head first into the mat. What on earth? Bray Wyatt is feeling it right now. Oh, but Uncle Howdy straight into a Thez press. Some ground and pound delivered. These two know each other so well, and Bray Wyatt giving him a taste of his own medicine. These two grown up together. I'm sure they would have been practicing most of their lives against each other. So got to know each other almost better than they know themselves. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Uncle Howdy. You have to wonder, has Bray Wyatt ever seen this side of Bo Dallas? As he delivers more ground and pound, has he seen the darker side of Bo Dallas in the past? Big kick to the midsection now. Bray Wyatt. Just a standing suplex there. Into the cover now goes Bray. For the victory perhaps here. No, big kick out found by Uncle Howdy. Now off the ropes goes Bray Wyatt into the senton. Necked in across the midsection, and Bray Wyatt was backing it up for a moment there. He may have been thinking about a Sister Abigail perhaps. Bray Wyatt heading towards the corner. Oh, but Uncle Howdy keeps making his way back to his feet. Bray Wyatt though, finally able to set it up. Looking for the Sister Abigail. We saw Abby the Witch perform this move, so perhaps maybe Bray Wyatt sent her. Bray Wyatt kiss on the forehead, delivers the Sister Abigail. Now he's not done there. Well, what's he going for here then? Bray Wyatt into them. What? Oh, a reversal found. And oh my goodness, Uncle Howdy into a mandible claw of his own. He's planted Bray Wyatt here for the victory. Uncle Howdy. No, a kick out found by Bray Wyatt. And a mandible claw is the move that we know to be connected with The Fiend. A character that we haven't seen in the WWE in a number of years. Although we did see some appearances of a Fiend-like character during these two's feud in recent months, especially at that Survivor Series Premium Live event where Bray Wyatt, into a Sister Abigail on the concrete floor. Bray Wyatt was taking on Karrion Kross at that Survivor Series event. And we saw an interference by a Fiend-like character. It wasn't the Fiend, but it was someone dressed up as the Fiend. Perhaps some mind games by Uncle Howdy during that time to try and perhaps get Bray Wyatt's attention, and he well and truly did get his attention after all. Into the cover now inside the ring. Uncle Howdy for the victory here. Oh my word. Bray Wyatt somehow managing to kick out again. Uncle Howdy couldn't believe it. And oh my goodness, Uncle Howdy back into another mandible claw. Well, Bray Wyatt's in deep trouble right now. Uncle Howdy is not releasing this hold. Is Bray Wyatt going to be able to get out of it? He can. He's able to fight on out of that one. Not about to allow Uncle Howdy any kind of victory here tonight, but Uncle Howdy is staying on the offense. Bray Wyatt really struggling at the moment. He's been struggling throughout this Universe Mode career, to be honest. He hasn't really been left alone. He's not been allowed to just flourish. As now these two looking to trade blows in the middle of the ring. Big slaps across the upper chest and the jaw. Dropping bombs on each other. And not holding anything back here tonight, these two. Uncle Howdy getting the upper hand momentarily, and he's asking for more, and then an uppercut delivered to Bray Wyatt. Just taking Bray Wyatt off his feet, and again targeting those hands, perhaps trying to make sure that Bray Wyatt can't utilise that mandible claw. Now Uncle Howdy could be about to finish things off here. Into another mandible claw. It looks like he's got cinched in deep, and he just connects with it. Releases the hold into the cover. Uncle Howdy for a victory, a shocking victory, but no! Bray Wyatt is still in this one. How is he still fighting? Well, Uncle Howdy just sending a message out into the universe. As now, as things head to the outside, Uncle Howdy just looking to stalk Bray Wyatt here. Bring Bray Wyatt back to his feet. What's Uncle Howdy got planned? Oh, a reversal found by Bray Wyatt. Big strikes to the midsection. Now, looking to send Bray Wyatt into the barricade. Bray was looking to send Uncle Howdy into the barricade, but it backfired. So Uncle Howdy just seems to be one step ahead every moment of the way. Seems to know what Bray is going to do before Bray does. Oh my goodness, into another Sister Abigail on the concrete. Uncle Howdy is definitely controlling this matchup. Looking to send Bray Wyatt back into the ring. Uncle Howdy may feel that he has his own brother beat here. Into the cover goes Uncle Howdy for the victory. He's done it. What? What? What is happening? Well, Bray Wyatt seems to be in the Firefly Funhouse. But is it Bray? The Bray that we know it is? What on earth is going on here? Bray Wyatt seems just as confused as we are. Oh, what on earth is that? Oh my god. I think we know exactly what or who that is. It looks like the Fiend. What? How on earth is the Fiend attacking Bray Wyatt? I thought Bray Wyatt was the Fiend. What on earth is this? It is the Fiend. Well, it looks like the Fiend may be back in WWE. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we have the WWE Tag Team titles on the line. And the Bloodline, specifically Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, looking to take back those titles to the Bloodline. But interestingly enough, it seems like Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso are going to be making separate entrances here tonight. Now, there was a lot of kerfuffle going on SmackDown last night, or on Friday night, I should say, where Jimmy Uso was trying to regain that United States Championship, and all of a sudden, Solo Sikoa showed up. And it wasn't really clear whose side he was on. Was he out there to help Logan Paul, or was he out there to actually help Jimmy Uso? Still not very clear as to why Solo Sikoa was out there, but some people could argue that Solo Sikoa once again may have cost Jimmy Uso that United States Championship. And speaking of Solo Sikoa, here he is, the enforcer of the Bloodline, making his way down to ringside to a chorus of boos in the stadium. So it is a good job that he's actually here, because otherwise I'm not sure how Jimmy Uso would be able to compete in this matchup for those tag team titles. I'm not sure if the match would even go ahead, but regardless, Solo Sikoa is here, surprisingly enough, after everything that happened on Friday Night SmackDown. So hopefully these two have put their differences aside for the greater good of the Bloodline and to try and regain those titles, as now we await the champions. So here come the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, making their way down to ringside here at SummerSlam. The two who, you could say, have really torn apart Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. They seem to have put the nail in the coffin between that relationship between the two, although it's a good sign that they're both out here trying to regain those titles and take those titles back from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. But this story goes so deep between these two teams. So much history here.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 501 pounds, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline. And their opponents at a combined weight 478 pounds, the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
So here we go, tag team titles on the line. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Could they be about to hand over those titles for the last time? Or are they going to successfully retain those championships once again? Here we go as we get things underway, and well, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa can't seem to get on the same page here. Looks like Solo is going to start this match off. So Solo Sikoa about to go face to face with Kevin Owens to start this match up for the Bloodline. Hold on a second. Well, Jimmy Uso now tagging himself in. These two really need to get on the same page here. Hold on a second. Solo Sikoa. Well, what's he doing? He's walking out of here. Solo Sikoa has just left Jimmy Uso all on his own. But this match is underway here. So Jimmy Uso is going to have to try and, well, win the tag team titles alone. I'm not sure if that's even going to be possible, but I guess we're about to find out. Kevin Owens is the man starting off this matchup for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' team. My word, well, the Bloodline really is crumbling before we know it. And Jimmy Uso, I don't even know what to say. It's not like he can really get any help either, because Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, they're both in a match later on this evening, so what is going to happen with Jimmy if he wins this match? Is he going to hold the tag team titles all on his own? Into a swanton bomb by Sami Zayn into the cover. This one could be over quickly to retain the titles, but no. Jimmy Uso gets the shoulder up. I can't believe the way that this match has started. Well, now Jimmy Uso up on the apron, able to find a reversal as he comes back into the ring, but Jimmy Uso fighting back here. To the delight of the fans, to be honest. It's almost like they want Jimmy Uso to win here. Sami Zayn finds a reversal though. And now off the springboard into the DDT, just planting Jimmy Uso on the top of his head. Now Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, obviously the men that took those titles away from the Bloodline. And it's almost as if as soon as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn got involved with the tag team titles picture, that's when the Bloodline really began to crumble. We saw little elements of it before then when Jimmy Uso was facing off against Logan Paul for the United States Championship, and Solo Sikoa pretty much cost Jimmy Uso that matchup. But it really seems like it was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn that almost put the dagger into the heart. And now another tag as Sami Zayn makes his way into the ring. I have no idea how Jimmy Uso is going to even be able to compete in this one. He's barely got any offense in so far. He's trying to create some space. He's now into a side Russian leg sweep, dropping Sami Zayn. So I guess that the reason why Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa had separate entrances was because they still weren't on the same page. Especially after what happened on Friday Night SmackDown. Solo Sikoa coming out to ringside during Jimmy Uso's title match against Logan Paul for the United States Championship. And it wasn't clear whose side Solo Sikoa was on, but I guess we can kind of decipher the fact that he must have been on Logan Paul's side. He wasn't on Jimmy's side, clearly. And Sami Zayn just continuing the beatdown on Jimmy Uso here. Now, Jimmy Uso finding a reversal. Some kicks to the thigh. The hamstring specifically. Now into the corner. Jimmy Uso finding some offense. This is what he needs. Big kick to the spine on Sami Zayn. Just looking to wear out Sami Zayn is Jimmy Uso. A double axe handle to the spine as well. Really targeting that back and that lower spine is Jimmy Uso into a super kick and another one to the back of the head. And he could be about to get a victory here. Kevin Owens into the ring though to break up the count. That's the problem here. Jimmy Uso doesn't have anyone on his side, but Sami Zayn obviously has Kevin Owens as Jimmy Uso up to the top rope. Into the Uso splash connecting to win the tag team titles all on his own. No, big kick out found by Sami Zayn. My goodness, Kevin Owens wasn't able to get into the ring that time. As now Jimmy Uso continuing the beatdown on Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn turns the tables. As now Jimmy Uso sent into the corner. And for a second there, it looked like maybe Sami Zayn may have been going for a haluva kick or something like that. But he decided against it, and a wicked clothesline almost taking off the head of Sami Zayn, and Jimmy Uso just asking the crowd to acknowledge the tribal chief and the bloodline. As he continues the beatdown on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, a man who has a lot of history with the bloodline, as does Kevin Owens, to be fair. And Jimmy Uso now with Sami Zayn up. But Sami Zayn going to fight his way back out of it. Not going to allow Jimmy Uso too much offense here. Into the bridge for the pin to retain the championships. No, big kick out found again. And Sami Zayn wisely tagging his partner in, Kevin Owens. Oh, and a big forearm strike by Jimmy Uso to Kevin Owens there. But Kevin staying on his feet. And Jimmy Uso into the back body drop. Jimmy Uso is actually doing quite well at the moment. Started off a bit shaky, probably the shock of the situation that has presented itself, but Jimmy Uso is doing very well right now. As now turns his attention to Sami Zayn. Big right hands on the apron, but Sami Zayn holding on for now. And now Jimmy Uso over to the other side with a suicide dive, wiping out Kevin Owens. He may have wiped himself out in the process as well. My goodness, Jimmy Uso is really pulling out all the stops right here. Some ground and pound being delivered now. Into Kevin Owens. Oh, and Kevin Owens able to switch the focus there. Into a 6 count right now. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will retain the championships if a count out happens here, but we'll head back into the ring on an 8 count. Kevin Owens could be thinking about closing in on the victory right now. Into a DDT, planting Jimmy Uso on the mat. Kevin Owens is feeling it, getting the crowd behind him. Now bringing Jimmy Uso up and clubbing blow to the spine. Now Kevin Owens up to the second rope. What's he got planned here? Big splash to the lower back. And Kevin Owens is setting up Jimmy Uso right now. Into the stunner, connecting into the cover to retain the championships. Jimmy Uso in big trouble, but he's kicked out. Jimmy Uso somehow gets the shoulder up, showing the resiliency that he's had throughout this entire series so far. As he uses the ropes to drag himself up, and Sami Zayn may have been thinking about that haluva kick, but Jimmy Uso luckily didn't turn around. Into the cover though. Sami Zayn to retain the championships, but oh my word. At the last possible moment, Jimmy Uso again finding a way to get that shoulder up. Sami Zayn potentially going for another tag. He has taken quite a beating, to be fair, in this one. Kevin Owens now going to target the leg of Jimmy Uso. Just trying to wear out Jimmy Uso at the moment. Kevin Owens up to the second rope. Oh my goodness, into a moonsault. But Jimmy Uso was able to avoid that one. And this could be the opening that he needs. He needs to keep his foot on the gas here. Oh, and a super kick connecting to Kevin Owens. Takes him off his feet. Now Jimmy Uso can't quite decide what he wants to go for. Sending Kevin Owens over the top rope onto the apron, and then a stunner delivered to Kevin Owens off the top rope. Now another one to Sami Zayn this time. Jimmy may have been thinking about another suicide dive, but luckily for him, Kevin Owens came back into the ring, but a double super kick here, and Kevin Owens in big trouble, but he's able to get the shoulder up. My goodness, Jimmy Uso could be closing in on winning the tag team titles all on his own. Into the Uso splash, but he's missed it. Kevin Owens able to avoid that one. Jimmy Uso, though, staying on the offense. My goodness, what way is this match going to go? I would have thought on paper that this would be easy for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And that's, oh my god, another super kick to the back of the head in a handicap match. But Jimmy Uso has proven to be one heck of a fighter. There's now Kevin Owens with Jimmy Uso up, looking for a suplex, but Jimmy Uso finds another reversal and takes out the knee of Kevin Owens. And a big right hand drops Kevin Owens to the mat. What's Jimmy Uso thinking about right now? He's heading to the top rope. Potentially going for another Uso splash. He's going for it and he connects this time. Into the cover. Sami Zayn into the ring to break it up just in time. But Kevin Owens was clutching at that left knee a moment ago, just before Jimmy Uso connected with that Uso splash. Jimmy Uso just telling Kevin Owens it doesn't matter if he's on his own. He's going to take those titles. He's going to take them back to the bloodline. So, I mean, potentially Jimmy Uso could maybe hold those championships with Roman Reigns. Otherwise, he'll need to find a new partner, and into another Uso splash. This one could be all over. Jimmy Uso, no! A big kick out again by Kevin Owens. Jimmy Uso is really closing in on a victory, though. I can't believe I'm saying that. As again, he asked the crowd to acknowledge the bloodline. Oh my word. Jimmy Uso has been a force to be reckoned with in this Universe Mode series. Already been a United States champion. DDT delivered by Kevin Owens into the cover now for the victory to retain the titles. Kevin Owens, no! Kick out found by Jimmy Uso this time. Now Sami Zayn, the fresher man, going to make his way into this one. What has Sami Zayn got planned for Jimmy Uso here? He's looking to take Jimmy Uso towards the corner. This is not where you want to be if you're Jimmy Uso. Sami Zayn into the exploder suplex into the corner. This one could be it. Into the cover, Sami Zayn to retain the championships. He's done it. Well, Jimmy Uso put up one heck of a fight here tonight.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Tag Team Champions, the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn successfully retain those tag team titles, but Jimmy Uso should hold his head high, because what a performance he put in. There were moments where I genuinely believed that he was going to win this one all on his own, but it wasn't to be in the end. And hold on a second. Well, what on earth? Solo Sikoa's coming back out here. And well, Jimmy, it seems like he wants a piece of Solo right here, right now. But Solo is opting not to head to the ring here. Hold on a second. What on earth? That's Tama Tonga. He's taking out Jimmy Uso from behind. Solo Sikoa delighted with what he's seeing here. Now Tama Tonga outside the ring. Looked like he may have been heading towards Solo, but he decided he's not finished just yet. Tama Tonga, steel chair, laying into Jimmy Uso. What on earth is this all about?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
So as we move on to another higher stakes match, Bayley has pretty much been backed into a corner here. Sasha Banks has returned to WWE as she believes that Bayley is no longer the woman that she knows, her former best friend. And Sasha Banks has put one hell of a stipulation up on the line in this one. So if Sasha Banks is victorious, then Bayley must leave Damage Control. But if Bayley is victorious in this one, then Sasha Banks is going to leave WWE once again. So Sasha has only been back for a couple of months now. It could be a very, very short return to WWE for her if Bayley is victorious here tonight. And here is her opponent, Sasha Banks. The boss is here at SummerSlam, looking to try and bring back her best friend, Bayley. I'm not sure how successful Sasha Banks is going to be here tonight. It's going to be one heck of a challenge to try and get Bayley to leave Damage Control. Damage Control has almost been Bayley's family for a number of years now. And now someone from Bayley's past, someone who was former family to her, and Sasha Banks is now back in WWE and wants to bring Bayley back to who she was before Damage Control. Just gonna have to wait and see whether Bayley is victorious here or whether Sasha Banks can get a massive, massive victory under her belt. So will Bayley have to leave Damage Control, or will Sasha Banks have to leave WWE? And here we go, underway here, and oh my god, the speed of Sasha Banks after the bell there. Jesus. Came flying out the gates as now Sasha Banks utilising those kicks. Really trying to wear out Bayley early on here. Now Bayley targeting the midsection with a reversal. Now Bayley early on going for a guillotine choke here. Trying to end this matchup very early. But Sasha Banks able to slide out of it. The crowd and the fans are really making it clear that they're on the side of Sasha Banks here tonight. They clearly want to see Sasha remain in WWE. Could be a sad, sad day for Damage Control. And now Sasha Banks sent into the corner. So this whole story started back at Survivor Series, where Sasha Banks returned and actually sided against Bayley and against Damage Control. Bayley saying already that it's over, but Sasha Banks wisely heading to the outside to create some space. And Sasha Banks now with side Russian leg sweep and some ground and pound as well to follow on the outside. So Sasha Banks decided to team with Toxic Attraction at Survivor Series in the Women's War Games match, facing off against Damage Control. And it was later on that we found out the reason why Sasha Banks decided to go against Bayley was because of the fact that she believes Bayley has changed and she wants Bayley to remember who she is, and Sasha Banks wants her best friend back. And that's what's led Sasha Banks to bringing up this stipulation here, this high-risk stipulation into a backstabber. Oh my word, off of the top rope. But Bayley going to the outside, and Sasha Banks asking her whether she wants this fight or not. And Bayley responds with a German suplex. So yeah, a high-stakes match here tonight. Sasha Banks the one, oh my word, who put up the stipulation. What a kick. Sasha Banks is the one who's put her WWE career on the line here tonight. And she wants to free Bayley from Damage Control. It is interesting though that Damage Control are not at ringside. Could we see them get involved at some point perhaps? Into the cover, but a big kick out found by Sasha Banks there. It's now Sasha Banks. What's she going for here? Oh my word, a massive knee strike. That's the same kind of strike that we see Io Sky utilise. We've seen her do that actually to Sasha Banks backstage in recent weeks. Or recent months, I should say. Sasha Banks trying to get the crowd behind her, as it's working, to be honest. More kicks in the corner to the midsection, but Bayley's not going to have any more of that. These two know each other so well, but it's been a long time since we've seen these two in the ring together. Suplex into the corner there. As now Bayley heads to the top rope. Points to someone in the crowd. And now Bayley off the top rope into a crossbody. My goodness. Wiping out Sasha Banks, and Bayley getting a little bit too cocky. A little bit too arrogant. And these two just going back and forth on the outside here. Now they head back into the ring. Bayley seems to be struggling ever so slightly, taking her time to get back into the ring, allowing the referee to count. And Sasha Banks now not going to allow Bayley too much time to recover. Suicide dive, wiping out Bayley on the outside. Now big knee drop to the back of the head. My word. These two really bringing a fight to each other. Sasha Banks slammed head first down to the concrete. Bayley just calling her a loser here before sending her back into the ring. On a 6 count, these two back into the ring and slamming Sasha Banks down head first again. Bayley just showing utter disrespect and once again slamming her face first into the mat. As Bayley now heads to the top rope, that's quite a distance. Is she going to be able to make it though? Bayley setting up the elbow drop, connecting halfway across the ring into the cover for the victory, but no. Sasha Banks is able to power out. Oh no. But Bayley could be setting up something else here. Bayley with Sasha Banks in position for the Rose Plant, connecting as she scrolls into the cover to pin Sasha Banks. No. Sasha again able to roll that shoulder up. And now finds a reversal. This is exactly what Sasha Banks needs. She needs to get some offense in, and the backstabber connecting into the cover of her own. Sasha Banks for the victory. No. Bayley able to roll the shoulder up this time. As now Sasha Banks heads to the top rope. What she got planned here? Sasha Banks into a frog splash now, connecting. These two are throwing everything at each other for the victory. She's done it. Sasha Banks has put down Bayley just like that.
Here is your winner.
My word. Sasha Banks with one heck of a victory here tonight. She managed to pin Bayley. My goodness. So Sasha Banks will remain in WWE, but what does this mean for Damage Control and Bayley?
The following contest is a ladder match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
Well, just look at the disrespect from Dirty Dominik Mysterio coming out here with Rey Mysterio's mask. The man who is trying to end his career right here tonight. He is obviously the Intercontinental Champion right now, but Dirty Dominik Mysterio could end up being out of WWE after tonight.
representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
So Rey Mysterio obviously throwing it back with his attire to that match at Summerslam in 2005, where he went head-to-head with Eddie Guerrero for the custody of Dominik Mysterio. And what are the chances that a good 9 years later, he is here in another ladder match at SummerSlam, but this time facing off against Dominik Mysterio with his career on the line. So another high-stakes match here tonight, as Rey Mysterio's career could end right here, but then also Dirty Dominik Mysterio's career could also be ending right here, right now. Oh, we're moments away from finding out exactly who is going to remain in WWE. As you can see, the contract was just hanging above the ring just there. As we get things underway, and well, Rey Mysterio knew exactly what Dominik was planning right out the gates. As Dominik Mysterio now into the springboard moonsault. This one's going to be very fast-paced. You would think that these two will know each other very well, and Dirty Dominik Mysterio just proving that point. The Intercontinental Champion able to dodge Rey Mysterio flying out of the ring. Rey Mysterio was he was lucky not to go flying into that ladder that's standing outside there. But Dominik Mysterio just driven into the barricade just then. Now a clothesline taking Rey Mysterio off his feet. Oh, and Dominik Mysterio just taking out his father with that ladder. As now Dominik makes his way around the outside, trying to get himself into the ring with the ladder. Sends Rey Mysterio in first. Now these two going to lock up here and heading in towards the corner. So this whole storyline started back at the WWE draft, where Dominik Mysterio, oh my word, into an arm drag. Dominik Mysterio took out Rey Mysterio during the WWE draft, and we didn't see Rey for another good 4 months. He returned at the Survivor Series event. He returned during that gauntlet match, and now Rey Mysterio, what on earth is he doing here? Drop kick off of the springboard, and he looked for another drop kick, but these two really do know each other well. Fast-paced action, it's hard to keep up. Well, Rey Mysterio did return at that Survivor Series event. Unfortunately, wasn't able to win the gauntlet match, but now he's facing off against his son. Rey Mysterio has made it clear that he never wanted to stand in the way of Dominik. He wanted Dominik to become a champion, but Dominik Mysterio seems to be holding on to all the hatred for whatever reason. Now Rey Mysterio off the springboard, but he misses with that moonsault as the chorus of boos ring around the stadium. But we also need to talk about the fact that we saw Dominik Mysterio at the end. Oh my word! Dropped onto that ladder. Just there was Rey. But we saw Dominik at the end of the match between Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the demon that is Finn Balor. Saw him and JD McDonough clearly siding with Finn Balor. So it seems like Damian Priest may be out of the Judgment Day. As now Dominik Mysterio has a clear opening here. He could be about to win that contract and secure his spot in the WWE and on the WWE roster. He just needs to unhook that contract just there. He's inches away from it. But now these two on top of the ladder. Rey Mysterio receiving big right hands as he crashes down to the mat. Dominik Mysterio, oh my word, what is he doing here? Dominik Mysterio off of the ladder into an elbow drop right to the heart of Rey Mysterio as he climbs the ladder once again. And Dominik is dominating this matchup, and he could be about to get that contract. Rey Mysterio's career could be about to end right now. Rey Mysterio is in deep trouble right here. Dominik was so close to unhooking that contract above the ring. But Rey Mysterio luckily able to take Dominik off of that ladder and make him crash down to the mat. Rey Mysterio now meeting Dominik around nearby the ramp and the entrance, and a double foot stomp to the midsection of Dominik Mysterio. And this match could be over very soon. It could be a quick match here. Dominik Mysterio may potentially be thinking about setting up that ladder once again. Rey Mysterio taking his time outside the ring, opting for the steel chair, but Dominik going to head to the top of that ladder. And Dominik Mysterio reaching for the contract again. Rey needs to be very careful because Dominik is coming very close. And Rey Mysterio drops him backwards. If he dropped him forward, he would have landed on that ladder. And Rey Mysterio missing with the drop kick. Dominik seems to know his father very well, as you would think he would, but oh my word, into the bulldog. Dominik crashes to the mat, face first. Now Rey Mysterio with a steel chair, but Dominik able to avoid any strikes there. Now Rey Mysterio utilising those kicks. Now Rey Mysterio, what on earth is he thinking? Oh my word, into the Canadian Destroyer. That's the move that Dominik used on Rey to take him out during the WWE draft. That was in the parking lot onto the concrete. Rey Mysterio set up that ladder, but now opting to go for more offense. He wants to make sure that Dominik is down and out, and that may just do it with that neck breaker. Rey Mysterio now heading to the top rope, into the frog splash, but he misses. Dominik Mysterio though, trying to take control of this match, and oh my word, what a way to rub salt into the wound. Dominik Mysterio going for the 619, but looked like the ladder may have gotten his way there, and Rey was able to get out of the way, but is the ladder going to get in his way again? It is. Rey Mysterio though, taking advantage of the hesitation by Dominik. Well, that could cost Dominik in the end. The ladder just being in the wrong position at the wrong time for Dominik. As Dominik now sliding to the outside to avoid those chair strikes by Rey. Now Dominik Mysterio into a crossbody takes Rey off his feet. Now Dominik Mysterio looking to head up to the top of the ladder again. Rey slowly back to his feet on the apron. Dominik just struggling to climb at the moment. Reaching for the contract once again. Rey Mysterio, his career is over. Well, Dominik Mysterio has defeated his father.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominik Mysterio. The following is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breaker.
So now we are closing in on the end of this Summerslam event, and one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire card. The last man standing match between this man, Bron Breaker, and none other than the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Well, I can't see a world where either of these two men remain on the canvas or on the floor for a 10 count. That is the only way to win this matchup. So we could be here for quite some time. Bron Breaker believes that he is the future of the WWE, and even the present as well. But Brock Lesnar seems to have taken that a little bit too personally.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
So now Brock Lesnar, the man who's really going to put Bron Breakker to the test. Could state that this may even be a way of Brock Lesnar testing out Bron Breakker, making sure that all the hype is really true. And I don't think the test can get much bigger than this. Brock Lesnar and Bron Breakker about to collide for the first time in singles action. These two have kind of been butting heads for a few months now. Everything seemed to have started around that King of the Ring tournament, which came to an end at the Crown Jewel Premium Live event. Bron Breakker went on to win that tournament, but was unfortunately unsuccessful in taking away the World Heavyweight Championship from Carmelo Hayes at the Hell in a Cell Premium Live event that was. But here we go, last man standing match about to kick off. Here we are, Bron Breakker, Brock Lesnar. Who's going to be the man left standing here tonight? So Brock Lesnar was wiped out by Bron Breakker at that Crown Jewel Premium Live event, after Brock Lesnar actually successfully defeated Bron Breakker earlier on in that King of the Ring tournament. Bron Breakker ended up taking his place and ultimately winning the tournament, defeating none other than the SmackDown General Manager, the Animal Batista, in that final of the King of the Ring tournament. Triple H was the man that seemed to give Bron Breakker a bit of a helping hand there. But I don't think that was really because Triple H wanted Bron Breakker to win. I think it was more because Triple H didn't want Batista to take the opportunity away from the younger talent. As now Brock Lesnar is down on the mat here, and Bron Breakker just repeatedly off of the top rope is feeling it here. Now things head to the outside. This matchup could go anywhere in the entire stadium. These two can use any tools that they can find. And oh my word, Bron Breakker was looking perhaps for that military press slam, but now into a belly to belly. A standing belly to belly suplex by Brock Lesnar. Now Brock creating some room and perhaps going for some weapons early on here, going for the sledgehammer, taking out Bron Breakker. We've seen that sledgehammer in use already during this Summerslam event, during that ambulance match between Batista and Triple H. Oh my word, a kendo stick right to the face of the Beast. Bron Breakker now really taking the fight to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar putting the brakes on so that he doesn't go into the steel steps, but crashing down face first. His jaw must have bounced off that step there. My word. It's now Bron Breakker with Brock Lesnar heading into the ring. Now, what's Bron Breakker thinking here? Heading to the top rope here. Brock Lesnar is in some trouble right now. Another big splash off of the top rope. Now the referee begins the count. Bron Breakker just stalking Brock, waiting for whether he's going to stand or not. Is he going to make it before the 10 count? He could be out here. An 8 count. A 9 count. And Brock Lesnar just about making it up to his feet into a German suplex. Welcome to Suplex City. Bron Breakker. As Brock Lesnar just breaking the count here and looking for that F5. If he connects with this, it could be all over. Bron Breakker in deep trouble. Brock Lesnar now, the man standing over the body. Oh my God. Well, Brock's going to break up the count again. He's looking for another F5, but Bron Breakker wasn't as groggy as Brock Lesnar as it had expected. DDT plants the Beast, and oh my word, already the straps are coming down. My goodness. Bron Breakker stating that he's going to break Brock Lesnar in half if he stands up. Now Brock does make it back to his feet on a 7 count. And Bron keeping on the offense, keeping Brock off his feet. Bron Breakker is daring Brock to get up. A 5 count. I think Bron Breakker knew that Brock Lesnar wasn't going to stay down there. So he tried to continue that offense, but a European uppercut by Brock takes Bron off his feet. As now the referee begins the count on Bron Breakker, but Bron easily making his way back to his feet on a 4 count. And now fisherman suplex, just hooking the leg and throwing Bron Breakker across the ring. As Brock Lesnar again just stalking his prey here. As the referee now up to a 7 count. And Bron Breakker's back to his feet already here. Very quickly. And oh my word, Brock Lesnar's in trouble. Military press slam coming. Connecting. The Beast could be about to get slayed right here. He turned his back for a moment, and that's a big mistake when Bron Breakker is about. Bron Breakker believes that this one's all over. An 8 count, it could be all over here. A 9 count, but the Beast was just about to make it back to his feet there. Now Bron Breakker going to continue on the offense. Delivering that knee to the back of the head, but I don't think that's going to be enough to keep Brock Lesnar down. Onto a 7 count here. The referee's slowing down the count though, and it seemed to frustrate Bron Breakker a little bit as he stomps away at Brock. Bron Breakker taking his time here. Heading into the corner, and we know what's coming next. Bron Breakker into the spear, but no. Brock Lesnar able to find a reversal and then a big boot. Taking out Bron Breakker. Now, what on earth is this? Brock Lesnar utilising a submission hold here. There are no submissions. So he could hold that as long as he wants, but he breaks the hold. Perhaps he feels like that may be enough. He's telling Bron Breakker to get back up to his feet. Referee on a 3 count and a 4 count now. Just pause for a moment there. Bron Breakker's in some trouble. Up to an 8 count here. Up to a 9 count, and Bron Breakker just about able to get back to his feet. Now Brock with Bron over onto the ropes. Now hanging him up on the top rope there. Brock Lesnar telling the referee to continue the count. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough though. Bron Breakker, yeah, he's a strong cookie. It's not, oh my word, Brock Lesnar was about to go for that F5 again. But luckily for Bron, he was quicker to the punch. Now with a sledgehammer, but Brock Lesnar here looking for another German suplex. Brock Lesnar loves to connect with those in the corner of the ring towards the hardest part of the ring. And Bron Breakker is holding the back of his head here. That's not a good sign. Oh God, onto an 8 count now, and Bron Breakker just about able to start making his way to his feet before being met with a drop kick. Brock Lesnar believes that this one's all over, but I don't think it is just yet. If I were Brock, I would have stayed on the offense, I think. And now, oh my word, well, this is why he was waiting. Brock Lesnar connecting with another F5. My word, the fans want another one. Brock Lesnar just stalking his prey. It seems like he's ready to go here. Seems almost fresh, Brock. But he could be about to get the victory. Bron Breakker just about able to start making his way back to his feet on a 9 count. Now Bron Breakker getting the advantage here. Sending Brock off the ropes. A big shoulder tackle takes Brock down. Now Bron Breakker psyching himself up, trying to get the fans behind him. As on a 4 count, Brock is back to his feet. Big strike to the midsection. These two looking to trade blows in the middle of the ring. Not sure if you want to do that against Brock Lesnar. He's got a history in the UFC and MMA. Oh my word, and Bron Breakker's been busted wide open here. A wicked clothesline by Bron Breakker takes the beast off his feet. Oh God. Bron Breakker's lining it up once again. Can he connect? He can this time. Into the spear, almost splitting Brock Lesnar in half. But is that going to be enough to keep the beast down? We've seen the beast be taken out by spears from the likes of Goldberg and Roman Reigns in the past. Can Bron Breakker be added to that list here? Just onto an 8 count, and Brock was making his way back to his feet, but he's met with a big right hand from Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker has a nasty wound on his head here. As the referee continues to count here. And Brock slowly making his way back to his feet again. And now, oh my word, he's the one met with a finishing maneuver, the military press slam, connecting inside the ring. This seems like it's just going to be a match full of finishers. Who's going to be able to pull out more? Bron Breakker is in some kind of state right now, telling the referee to continue the count and speed up the count. Up to an 8 count. Brock Lesnar's in big trouble. Oh, Bron Breakker's done it. He kept the beast down for a 10 count.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker somehow kept Brock Lesnar down, but hold on a second. Well, are these two finished? Oh, Bron Breakker opting for a handshake, and Brock's accepted it. Well, what does this mean for Bron Breakker going forward? One hell of a future he has in front of him. A massive victory for Bron Breakker. What on earth? You gotta be kidding me. He's here. What the heck? Goldberg has arrived at SummerSlam, and he's making his way down to the ring. Well, just when you thought the challenge couldn't get any harder, you could argue that this is at least on the same level of a challenge as Brock Lesnar. Bron Breakker thought that maybe, well, I thought that maybe he could be looking to the future, but well, this man clearly has some other ideas as he marches to the ring. Well, Goldberg into the ring here. What does this mean going forward?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the main event of SummerSlam. We have main event Jey Uso about to take on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal Championship. It will be contested under Bloodline rules. This is probably the biggest match of Jey Uso's entire career. Can Jey Uso dethrone the Tribal Chief? The former right-hand man for Roman Reigns could be the man to take the island of relevancy away from him. So this match has been years in the making, and Jey Uso in this universe mode has made it clear that he feels that he is the man that is destined to end the bloodline and end the Tribal Chief. as this sold-out arena yeets with main event Jey Uso. Clearly the stadium is behind him. He has thousands upon thousands of fans in his corner. But the fun and games are about to come to a halt as we await the champion. So here he is, the Tribal Chief, the undisputed Universal WWE Champion, Roman Reigns, as he stands on the island of relevancy all alone. Probably for the first time in this historic title reign that Roman Reigns is all alone. The wise man Paul Heyman was taken out by the Viper, Randy Orton, in recent months. So he is not going to be here at SummerSlam tonight. We've also seen Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, and the crumbling effect that's been happening between those two men. You have to think that those two are probably too focused on each other to even think about the Tribal Chief right now. So the bloodline could be crumbling around Roman Reigns, and he could be all alone for the foreseeable future on that island of relevancy. But at least for now, he holds that Universal Championship, the one thing that gives him all of the power on that island of relevancy. I'm sure that if he could trade either the entire bloodline for that title, I don't think he would. I don't think he would give up that title for anything. He's made it clear that that championship is what holds him at the top of the mountain. But could main event Jey Uso be the man to dethrone the Tribal Chief on his historic title reign? A lot of ones being thrown into the sky here at SummerSlam. A lot of boos chorusing around the stadium as well for the Tribal Chief. But the entire audience here acknowledging Roman Reigns. As the Tribal Chief holds that Universal Championship up high above his head. Could it be the last time that we see the Tribal Chief holding that championship high? Or can this historic title reign continue? We're moments away from finding out.
Introducing the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso! And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
So here we go. Main event about to begin. Bloodline rules for that undisputed Universal Championship. Roman Reigns hands it over. Jey Uso gets a good look at what he's fighting for, as the referee holds that title up above his head, and we prepare for the biggest matchup of this Universe Mode series so far. Main event, Jey Uso head to head with the Tribal Chief. And here we go, Jey Uso right out the gates, going in for a float over DDT it seemed like. But the Tribal Chief not about to allow Jey Uso to pull that one off. Now into the corner goes the Tribal Chief, and Jey Uso just targeting the arm there, perhaps trying to take away some of the power game from Roman Reigns, which is probably a wise decision. Clubbing blows to the lower back, but Roman Reigns now turning things around, and Jey Uso being sent into that steel ring post, shoulder first. Early on in this matchup, that's not going to be something that you really want to deal with, but Jey Uso now onto the attack. Big right hand to the back of the head as Roman Reigns sent to the outside of the ring. And Jey Uso now just stalking the Tribal Chief, trying to come up with some kind of plan as to what to do, and he's going for weapons early on here. And Jey Uso bringing out the table, and Jey Uso tossing the table at the Tribal Chief. And Roman Reigns is in some big trouble right now. Jey Uso really taking the fight to Roman Reigns here, utilizing those bloodline rules early on. Roman Reigns though finds a reversal. Oh, and a massive elbow drop to the jaw of main event Jey Uso. Now big headbutt to the back of the head. And Roman Reigns into some ground and pound, but a reversal found. Jey Uso able to roll Roman Reigns over. Now Roman Reigns not about to allow Jey Uso to overpower him here on the outside. Things could get quite dangerous out here, to be honest, as Roman Reigns sends things back into the ring. So because this is bloodline rules, the only way is pinfall or submission to win this match. So there are no disqualifications, no countouts as Jey Uso into the pin, but just a 1 count. So no disqualifications, no countouts. As I said before, the only way to win is pinfall or submission in between these ropes. Now Roman Reigns into a Superman punch out of absolutely nowhere into the cover to retain the title, but no. Jey Uso rolls the shoulder up. Now Roman Reigns the one stalking main event Jey Uso, slowing the pace down. Exactly what Roman Reigns likes to do. Massive forearm to the side of the head of Jey Uso there, and Roman Reigns now opting to go for some weapons. Brings a trash can into play. And Jey Uso heading to the outside as well. He's opting for some weapons. He's got a barbed wire baseball bat, but luckily for Roman Reigns, he was able to get the first punch in there. That could have dealt some damage. It's now Roman Reigns just powering up. Main event Jey Uso. Well, a bit of wear and tear perhaps showing on the Tribal Chief. We have already seen that barbed wire baseball bat in action in this event on night 1 with Triple H and Batista in that 3 stages of hell match. That weapon got used quite a lot. It's now into a super kick by the main event Jey Uso. Well, Jey Uso could be taking Roman Reigns by a bit of surprise right now. Roman can't seem to get much offense in here. So now Jey Uso into a neck breaker. Now, main event Jey Uso with that trash can in hand, tossing it at the Tribal Chief, but oh my word, a spear out of absolutely nowhere into a cover for a new undisputed champion, but no, Roman Reigns gets the shoulder up. Hold on a second. What? Can it be? It is! The final boss has arrived here at SummerSlam, and he doesn't look too pleased, but the question is, why is he here? Who is he here for? Is he here for Roman Reigns? Is he here for Jey Uso? They're both part of his family, so I mean, I'm surprised he's even getting involved, to be honest. But clearly he feels like he needs to. And well, Roman Reigns seems to have rolled to the outside here. The final boss with some words for Jey Uso, and oh my word, Jey Uso planted with the rock bottom. And the crowd are asking for one more, but The Rock's out of it. So clearly, The Rock believes that Universal Championship should be staying with Roman Reigns. As now Roman Reigns into the ring, and a Superman punch connecting into the cover for the victory. Main event Jey Uso. Oh my word, he's kicked out. What on earth? Now Roman Reigns just talking trash to main event Jey Uso here. What?
I'm done. I'm done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am, because you need me. You need me to save you.
What on earth is this?
I am the only one who possibly can.
What?
You're not the real hero. I'm the real hero.
Wait, what? What? Hold on a second, that was Cody Rhodes' intro. What is going on? Holy cow. Well, Cody Rhodes seems to have gone completely Homelander. The man who we haven't seen in, it's got to be at least 4 months now. Main event Jey Uso was the man to take out this man, Cody Rhodes. So, I mean, is Cody Rhodes here for revenge? The WWE Universe making it clear that they feel this is awesome. Oh my goodness. As Cody Rhodes approaches the ring. But who is his target? Jey Uso still out on the floor here. Cody Rhodes just seems to be looking at both Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. Into the ring comes Cody Rhodes, and hold on a second, Jey Uso planted. Oh my god. Cody Rhodes with 2 crossroads, setting up the third, connecting. Cody Rhodes getting payback on main event Jey Uso, and now he's sending a message to Roman Reigns here, but Cody Rhodes is out of it. Roman looks just as confused as we are. Into the cover to retain the championship. Jey Uso's kicked out. Oh, what on earth is going on? Oh my god, don't turn around, Roman. I don't know where Jey Uso is, but the Fiend into the mandible claw. He's got it cinched in deep on the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns is in big trouble right now. What a Fiend releasing the hold. Oh my goodness. What on earth? Well, now Roman Reigns into the corner. And Jey Uso, well, I'm not sure why he's not taking advantage of this here. He's trying to get the crowd behind him. And, well, he tried to go for a cheap shot. But Roman Reigns seems to have recovered. What on earth have we seen here tonight? The final boss. Cody Rhodes returning as his Homelander version. And even the Fiend as well. Is now into a spear. Oh my god. Jey Uso's got to have a broken neck. This one's all over. No! Jey Uso's staying in it. Somehow, Roman Reigns, the frustration showing on his face right now. Perhaps some self-doubt maybe creeping in for the Tribal Chief on the first time. He needs to remain focused here. Main event, Jey Uso now with Roman Reigns up, snake eyes into the corner. Well, I thought this match was over countless times already. Roman Reigns creating some space, moving to the outside here as Jey Uso setting up the suicide dive, connecting. Taking the Tribal Chief off his feet. Jey Uso now asking the crowd to acknowledge him. He believes he's moments away from becoming the Universal Champion. Well, the Fiend may have just saved main event Jey Uso. Big right hand now. These two are going to trade blows in the middle of the ring here. Super kick connecting by Jey Uso. He's got the advantage right here. Jey Uso just tossing that trash can onto the Tribal Chief, heading to the top rope. May have been going for that Uso splash, but Roman Reigns knows better than to allow Jey Uso to connect with that. Double axe handle to the back of the head, connecting on the Tribal Chief. As now Jey Uso was looking for a back body drop of sorts, but Roman Reigns finds a reversal. And now Roman Reigns into a guillotine choke. It's on the outside, so even if Jey Uso does tap out here, it's not really going to mean anything. But now Jey Uso just powering up Roman Reigns here. Now looking to send Roman into steel steps, but Roman finds the reversal. And Jey Uso crashes rib first into those steel steps. As now Roman Reigns, the power on display, just driving Jey Uso spine first into the concrete floor. Well, halfway through this matchup, we had loads of interference, but now these two finally able to continue the fight. Back into the ring again. The Tribal Chief looking for the victory here. Into the cover to retain the championship. No! Jey Uso's kicked out once again. Well, how much longer can these two keep going? Jey Uso powered up and then slammed down to the mat with that power bomb. The power on display from Roman Reigns with that trash can in hand now. Looking to strike Jey Uso, but Jey finds a way to get him out of that one. And into the spear, off of the ropes. Roman Reigns in big trouble for a new Universal Champion. Almost said the wrong championship there, I got too excited. My goodness, Jey Uso could be closing in on a victory, and I think he just told Roman Reigns that. As now Jey Uso looking to head to the top rope once again, but Roman Reigns could see what was coming again. Back to his feet. Jey Uso into a crossbody, taking Roman Reigns down. Now Jey Uso with that trash can, just tossing it at the Tribal Chief. And now back to their feet. Off the ropes. Oh, and Jey Uso, big right hand by Roman Reigns. Jey Uso returns one of his own. Big uppercut. These two know each other so well. Of course they do, their family. And into another spear by Jey Uso. Well, surely this one's all over. A new undisputed champion. He's done it. Main event, Jey Uso has toppled the Tribal Chief. Hold on a second. Well, that's Mr. Money in the Bank's music. We saw a failed cash-in on night one, but oh my god, he's behind him. LA Knight has just struck the new Universal Champion with the briefcase, and he's cashing in. Oh my goodness. Jey Uso has to defend the Universal Championship here, right now, against the megastar, LA Knight. Driving down Jey Uso. Oh my goodness. Well, LA Knight up to the top rope, and well, he's crashed and burned there. May have got a little bit too excited. Well, Jey Uso's just been in a brutal matchup under Bloodline rules with the Tribal Chief, but luckily now this is a standard one-on-one match, so Jey Uso at least has that going in his favour. No more interferences. And now Jey Uso actually starting off quite well here, to be honest. LA Knight in a submission, but he's able to break on out of that one. And a wicked clothesline takes Jey Uso down to the mat off his feet. And Jey back to his feet into a bit of an enziguri there. Jey Uso must be absolutely shattered right now. I don't know how he's still fighting here. Already taken on the Tribal Chief, and now he's got Mr. Money in the Bank. Of course, there is Champion's advantage, so if there is a count out or disqualification, then Jey Uso does retain the championship. Taking LA Knight off his feet. Now, LA Knight just driving Jey Uso face first into the mat. Now Jey Uso back to his feet. What's LA Knight got planned here? The megastar has something planned, tossing the new champion to the outside. And LA Knight now off the ropes, and a missile dropkick connecting. Jey Uso could be in big trouble right now. LA Knight has waited for the perfect opportunity, and he has been... Yeah, well, we haven't really seen much of him, but when we have seen him, he has told us that he's going to wait for the perfect moment, and he believes this is it. I mean, it's hard to argue with him, to be honest. But Jey Uso now back to his feet into a spear. The explosivity of Jey Uso into the cover to retain the championship. No. LA Knight is just too fresh right now. Clearly the fresher of the two. Is now Jey Uso going to head to the top rope, but LA Knight knows well and truly what he's going after. But Jey Uso with a bit of a Superman punch off the top rope there. Now these two on the outside. And LA Knight dropped down to the concrete floor on the back of his head. Jey Uso really feeling the wear and tear here though. Just gingerly making his way back to his feet. Champion's advantage, of course, but Jey Uso seemingly wants to bring things into the ring. He wants to take care of Mr. Money in the Bank fair and square in between these ropes, which is very risky, but you have to admire it. Now Jey Uso up to the top rope again, but LA Knight smart again, but taken out with another Superman punch off the top rope. Jey Uso is looking for that Uso splash, but LA Knight seems to have done his homework. Now Jey Uso heading back into the ring. Potentially going to take a count out here, Jey Uso. Just taunting at LA Knight, who seems to be taking a breather on the outside. There's Jey Uso now heading to the outside on a 6 count, breaks up the count. Well, now LA Knight may have played a bit of possum, as now he has Jey Uso up and slamming him face first onto the apron, and Jey Uso's been busted open here. Jey's Knight could be about to go from bad to worse. He had his moment in the sun, but is this going to be the harsh reality? Into the spear. Jey Uso If he's able to get a cover here, he could have done it to retain the championship. LA Knight's near the ropes, but can he do it? He's done it! Main event Jey Uso living up to his name.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion, main event, Jey Uso!
So main event Jey Uso, with the crowd going absolutely wild for him, finally grabs the gold and dethrones the tribal chief, and even takes on Mr. Money in the Bank as well. What a night for Jey Uso. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already.